Greetings and salutations. Today is a great day to manifest change in your life. Again, we had some technical difficulties there for a moment and had to get some things switched out, and now we're back. And our daily affirmation today is my body is unique, special, and perfect just as it is. My body is unique, special, and perfect just as it is. My body is unique, special, and perfect just as it is. For me, body positivity has been something that I have gone back and forth with in various forms. This new generation with the body positivity has not was not what we grew up with. Was not what I grew up with, definitely. If you were fat, you were told you were fat. You were skinny, you was told you were skinny. You was this, you was told you was this. And with no care about how you felt about it, they to their mindset, I'm just stating a fact. Well, yes, it is a fact. It is a fact. I have a few extra pounds. That's a fact. But what the fact that you're missing is why. Okay? For me, it gets comical because I'm telling people I'm still trying to get rid of my baby fat. Okay, yeah, my baby is 34, but still, you know, I'm, I'm still trying to get rid of it. But seriously, for me, it was just health issues up and down. And once I started understanding that in order for me to get off some of this unnecessary medication, okay, it's necessary now, but to me, I'm keeping the mindset if I get to do the things that I need to do, I can get rid of some of it. I need to accept this body. I need to accept it. This is the only one I got. I don't care, what these people think about. Oh, we're gonna need singularity, whatever. Yeah, this is the only body I got. Okay, this is all I was given, and I'm gonna try to work it out. When I don't take care of myself, then it just shows throughout the body aches, pains, upset stomach, internal issues not working correctly, tiredness, fatigue. That none of those things are any good things. None of them. They're not good. And with my body being unique, special, and perfect just as it is, I had to understand what works for me. So my body positivity is that we're gonna make it work, girl. Whatever you got on you, got on you. Let's do this. I'm in the gym. Well, not this week because that's another story. But I am doing what I need to do. The one thing that I definitely am focusing on now is eating better and eating properly. Because at work, I have to eat out a lot because our activities end up in restaurants and things like that. And they kind of frown on you bringing in your own food. I don't know why. I don't know why. But they frown upon that. So I try to order things that are as healthy and nutritious for me, especially since I don't eat beef, pork, or lamb, or eggs, grits, oatmeal. Whole nother story. Don't talk about me. So just trying to figure out what is good for me, what is healthy for me, what works for me, and just really, experimenting because it's really just about experimenting to find what is good for you, what works into your schedule, what tastes good, and that's a very important. It has to taste good. I'm still struggling with the bread situation because your girl loves bread. Love bread. Love bread right here. I should get a shirt that says love bread. But in order for me to really have changes in my body, I have to first accept this body. I have to accept it. And I accept it. And this is the body I have. So instead of me crying like, I didn't get I didn't get this weight knocked off, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. I'm like, girl, listen, we got it going on. We got to do what we got to do and keep going. Because my justification is, ooh, if I lose too much weight, I got to buy a whole new wardrobe. And your girl don't have those kind of funds because those funds are going somewhere else. But for me, I definitely want to make sure that I accept this body because if I do not, and I'm hearing in the back of my head, oh, you're fat, you're out of shape. You don't look good in this, and you don't look good in that. And have you seen yourself naked? And have you done? eh, Wait, that's a good question. Have you seen yourself naked? Have you just stood in the mirror and been like, ooh, wait, look at all of this good voluptuousness, lovely all over here. Look at this. The loveliness has to be in there. And the most important thing is you love you naked. And you see all this stuff, oh, out in the wilderness naked. And, those are some, pretty slim individuals out there naked. Um, I'm not going to be out there naked for, not because I don't want to be seen naked, but they're in the woods with bugs. No thanks. That's a wrap. Not doing. Mm. So, but I'm gonna be naked in my house. That's be lovely in front of my mirror, doing my, appreciating, accepting my body. What I love more about my body now than I did when I was younger and I was coming up is that I understand the functions of my body. I didn't understand the functions of my body as a child, and not just as a child, but as I was coming up as a young adult and, really going out on my own. Didn't understand the functions of the body. And a lot of stuff was crazy. A lot of stuff was crazy. So now that I understand the purpose of the body is to keep me alive. This is me. The purpose of this body is to keep this alive. And in order to keep this alive, I need to take care of this. Okay, so I need to take care of this body. And taking care of the body means I need to feed it food, water. I need to keep it warm. I need, shelter, all of that. But also, I need to keep this clean. I need to keep it clean from negative thoughts, from negative influences, from things that will tear me down, either internally or externally. I need all of that. And so if I have a lot of negativity and things rolling around up here, it doesn't matter what's happening down here because this is going to affect all of this. Okay? I had to walk away from some stuff because it was very detrimental to this part of my body. Okay? My head, my brain, my mindset. And as I was growing up and growing through those different types of things, realizing, somebody calling me fat is not a reflection of me. It's them because they're looking in the mirror jealous, hating on the sister because she is voluptuous. Hey, and she got it going on. What I know now is that if someone says that to me, I just look at them and just like, I'm PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. I love that from that movie though, by the way. Yes. So, make it fit you. Turn it around and realize that they're trying to tear you down. And if you allow it, then they won. They're like, oh, I done got in there now. But when they run into you and try to do that, and they run to that brick wall of your high confidence level, your high esteem, your high body positivity, your high fashion sense, it just bounces off. And next thing you know, they're like, well, I don't want to be bothered with her. No, they don't want to be bothered with you because they can't tear you down. And the first place people start at tearing you down is what they see on the outside. Because they're not trying to get on the inside. They're looking at what's on the outside and then they're ready to tear you down based on that. But if once they hit that outside, it's like, oh, you look lovely, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, voluptuous, curvaceous. I look what? And that will walk them away. Because unless they're going to hit you with something that goes into that line, they know that, oh, she already got it going on. I can't fool with her. But if they say something and you just on there everywhere, I look what? What do I look like? What's that? What? They know they're about to get you. They're about to go right in there and just wreak havoc on your already wrecked mindset. My body is unique, special, and perfect just as it is. And my body includes my mind and my mindset. So when someone tries to come and try to wreak havoc, I just look at them and laugh. I was just like, "Oh, you foolish mortal! Do you not know who you stand before? I am amazing, wonderful, devastatingly, deliciously lovely. Baby, what? What other D word did you like? Would you like to hear? It's amazing when people try to tear you down, but they can't because your level of esteem, confidence is so high. It is ridiculous. And trust and believe, like every level, when you get to another level, there's going to be some things that you have to work through to get through because imposter syndrome is real. Imposter syndrome. And I will tell you, I had it before they was even calling it imposter syndrome because I am third generational welfare recipient, teen mom. I did graduate, had high grades and honors at school, but considered from the wrong side of the tracks where we lived. And once I got my degree, now mind you, smart the whole time in school. People would tell you, "Oh, you're so smart, you're so smart." And I was like, "I know, stop it, quit." Okay, anyway, but I had an understanding of how to study, how to research, how to find information, how to put it into practice. But because I kept hearing that you was on welfare, you was a teenage mom, you came from a family with low income, it just kept running all around my head. It just kept, and I was, and so when I got my first degree, when I got my bachelor's from Washburn University of Topeka, Kansas, I think it's just now Washburn University, it just made me feel like, how did I? What? This is not real. Well, it wasn't real. And when I got my master's degree, it didn't feel real either. But guess what? I got my bachelor's and my master's degree. And here's how I know it's legit. I would be in conversation. Now, my master's degree is in interactive multimedia for workforce education. My bachelor's degree is in radio, television, and multimedia, telecommunications, whatever the field was back then. And a conversation would come up, and I would instantly be able to like, oh, well, this is the reason why this, da, 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 da. And then I would be like, I do know what I'm talking about. So I'm not a fraud. I know what I'm talking about. You need those moments to remind you that you're not an imposter, unless you really are an imposter, but totally different off subject. To remind you that you are not an imposter. You did what you had to do to get to where you need to get the degrees, to get the training, to get the education, to get what you have to get. You are not an imposter. If someone asks you a question in your field and you can rattle it off without hesitation. And then not just give them one thing, but give them multiple situations. And they're just like, oh, well, you know what you're talking about. Let's have a conversation. You're an imposter. You feel like you're an imposter because your mind is telling you that. Because someone has put that in your head that you're not good enough, that you're not this, you're never going to be anything. You're fake, you're phony. Somebody put that there. What I need you to do, get a broom, sweep it out. Vacuum, get those blowers, blow that mess out your head. Blow it out. And when you're done, just fill it full of positivity that you give yourself. Because when you give it to yourself, that's the greatest foundation ever. Because if someone tries to come in and, oh, well, you this, you that, I would like to show you around the foundation of me. Do you see any of that in here? You don't? It was nice talking to you. The museum was closed. Beat it. My body is unique, special, and perfect just as it is. And I got it. Okay, all right, thank you, Jesus. I had a moment of I saw a celebrity who is a voluptuous sister in a very extremely revealing ensemble to the point where I felt like she was naked, but apparently she wasn't. She had her thongs and pasties and whatnot. Um, it wasn't that, and the thought was like, oh, because she's bigger. I'm like, No, I don't think it was that she was a big girl. It was just like, where's your bra and panties and what, where do you, and the realization was like, that's her body positivity. That's her body positivity. That's what hers look like. Mine doesn't look like that. One, I'm not famous yet. Hey, but I don't feel like I need to do that. Because one, I love clothes. I love clothes, and two, I want that to be for me and that special person and my mirror. Mirrors tell no secret, tell no tales. So when we're focused on our body being unique, special, and perfect, guess what? Somebody else is focused on that exact same thing. And though your body, your unique, special, and perfect looks different from their unique, special, and perfect, don't judge them. And I got caught up, and those algorithms will get you, and they will catch you at the right moment and mess you up. So for that, I had to walk. Say, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm caught up in this nonsense. Let me pull up out of here, and I did. So my body is unique, special, and perfect, just as it is, as well as Lizzo's body is unique, special, and perfect, just as it is. That's her body positivity. This is mine. When you're out there trying to judge someone, remember what you do is different from what they do. You can't judge what you do on other people. And I wish, oh my goodness, I know that when it came out, I wish just people would just live by that, but they don't. But what you find, your body is unique, special, and perfect, just as it is. Someone else is saying that exact same thing. And if you look at them and you don't see the same thing of them having a unique, special, and perfect body, then you're missing the point. Everyone is different. Everyone has a unique body, has a special body, has a perfect body. That is perfect for them, just as it is. Mine is perfect for me, just as it is. I want you to remember that. And your lesson today is twofold. To one, remind yourself that your body is unique, special, and perfect, just as it is. And when you look out of yourself and look around you and you see someone else who has a body different from yours, remember that person's body is unique, special, and perfect, just as it is. And whatever journey they are on to make their body more unique, more special, more perfect, that's their journey. Be on your journey about making your body more unique, special, and perfect. I know I am. Hey. I want to thank you for joining me here today on our daily affirmation. I'm Coach Carla Renee. And if you believe it and receive it, you will achieve it. Thank you and have a blessed and amazing